Over the centuries, the pages of history have been filled with uncanny coincidences, peculiar parallels, and strange synchronicities that leave us questioning the very fabric of our reality. From the similar lives of American presidents to the eerie connections between historical events, these occurrences seem to defy explanation. Are these mere chance encounters, simple quirks of fate that have no underlying meaning, or are they perhaps pieces of a larger puzzle, a dance with destiny suggesting that our lives and events may be more interconnected than we ever imagined? From the chilling similarities between the assassinations of Lincoln and Kennedy, the uncanny connections between the Titan and the Titanic, to the extraordinary coincidence between Mark Twain and Halley's Comet, we invite you to dive into these fascinating twists of fate. So fasten your seatbelts and prepare for a journey into the realm of the inexplicable. Join us as we explore these fascinating coincidences and pose the question, are these events destiny or mere coincidences? Let's discover together in this thrilling exploration of history's most intriguing mysteries. Abraham Lincoln, born in 1809, and John F. Kennedy, born in 1917, two American presidents from dissimilar epochs. Lincoln, the 16th president, steered the nation through the tumultuous Civil War. Kennedy, the 35th president, adeptly navigated the US during the Cold War. Both were assassinated, Lincoln by John Wilkes in 1865, and Kennedy by Lee Harvey Oswald in 1963. The coincidences extend to their successors, both unrelated Johnsons from the South. Andrew Johnson, Lincoln's vice president, went from being a tailor to the presidency. Lyndon B. Johnson, following Kennedy's death, was a Texan politician who led a grieving nation. Two different eras, yet astoundingly connected by a series of uncanny parallels. Indeed, in 1898, Morgan Robertson penned a prophetic novel, Futility, or The Wreck of the Titan. The story featured a colossal, unsinkable ship named Titan, which met disaster on the icy North Atlantic. Strikingly, Robertson's Titan paralleled the real Titanic, from their similar sizes to the shortage of lifeboats and iceberg collisions. 14 years later, tragedy struck. The Titanic, deemed unsinkable, imitated the Titan's fate. The Titanic disaster sparked interest in Robertson's novel, highlighting the eerie overlap between fiction and reality. The similarities led some to call Robertson a clairvoyant, while others saw it as a grim coincidence. Nonetheless, the novel and the author gained notoriety due to the uncanny parallels between the doomed Titan and the Titanic. Was it foresight or a mere coincidence? The question remains unanswered to this day. Born in the heartland of Ohio, twin brothers were tragically separated at birth. Adopted by different families, both were named James and lived markedly similar lives, coincidentally both becoming law enforcement officers. The elder James, a dedicated cop, married a woman named Linda, but they soon parted ways. He found love again with a Betty. The younger James followed a strangely identical path, becoming a senior sergeant, marrying a Linda, and later a Betty. Their mirrored lives fascinated everyone who heard their story. But the most remarkable event was yet to come. The elder James, longing to connect with his roots, undertook a quest to find his biological family. The result was a profound discovery and a moving reunion with his twin brother. This reunion brought a sense of completion to their parallel lives. Mark Twain, an acclaimed author and literary genius, was born Samuel Clemens in 1835 under the glow of Halley's Comet, a rare phenomenon. His works, including The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, were a testament to his vibrant life. Twain's fascination with Halley's Comet was known, even prophesying that he would go out with it. This prediction coincided with his death in 1910, a day after the comet's next appearance, marking an uncanny synchronicity. The comet's return seemed to be a divine sign, closing Twain's life chapter just as it had begun. This extraordinary synchronization of cosmic and human timelines made Twain's life quite literally intertwined with the heavens. In the initial stages of World War I, a British soldier named Henry Nicholas John Gunther gained prominence. Known as the last soldier to fall, Gunther was a private in the American Expeditionary Forces. His death occurred just 1 minute before the war ended, while charging at German troops. In contrast, during World War II, British soldier George Lawrence Price was the last to be killed. Price, a private with the Canadian Expeditionary Force, died 2 minutes before armistice in the Belgian town of Ville-sur-Haine. His death underlines the harsh unpredictability of war, reinforcing the tragic reality of lost lives even in war's closing moments. These two men, Gunther and Price, serve as remarkable to two world-changing conflicts, their stories shedding light on the individual sacrifices made in the broader context of global warfare. Coincidences like the parallels between Lincoln and Kennedy, or the Titanic and the futility ship, remain an alluring riddle. They embody an odd mix of chance and fate. Certain theories propose these events aren't just chance, but rather signs of a cosmic script. Others argue mathematically, stating in a world teeming with randomness, some events naturally align. Regardless of the truth, these peculiar synchronicities remind us that life's fabric is woven with unpredictability, showcasing the extraordinary within the ordinary.